Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kill10Rats. Welcome back to the Staglands. We are in the wonderful village of Libes that is mostly characterized by the fact that it's not wonderful at all. It's more like a bit of a desperate dump filled with surviving refugees and desperate squatting folks. But hey, you know, everyone tries to make a living. We just returned from... hello? What the hell? Okay. We have to pay him the emerald, but we can't leave. That's not good. Oh dear. Okay. That's a problem. Alright. Maybe we can leave this way, hopefully. Yeah, that would be nice if we could get out of here. What was I saying? We scooped up a bounty in Orbsbridge Consul and we came here to kill the wheelwright, who is a bit of a crime lord, or was, now that we've dispatched with him. And hopefully this is gonna work. Whew, thanks. A scary moment there. I was sort of worried that we couldn't leave town anymore. Now let's go back to Orbsbridge Consul and hand in the bounty, or rather hand in the head and cash in on the bounty. And then I think the next step would be to check, you know, barring any other work to be picked up in Orbsbridge, that we get ourselves down to Coram again. And follow up on both the hints with the priests and also the shipyard, where Airline is supposedly lying around being dead and stuff. At least if Emil is to be believed, which I'm still not sure I'm willing to do. Right, we are going to the constable who was in here, I think. And hopefully he'll be awake. Yes, he's there. Hello. My time is engrossed with matters of consul at the moment. Okay, but we have a bounty to turn in. Good to see a stranger taking a role in keeping our town safe. We appreciate the spice or here your emeralds. I thank you. Yeah, you can have your head, or rather you can have that head in case you need a spare one. And 350 XP, that is fairly nice. Let us check the board of bounties. Oh, up to 1600 again, that's very nice. Let's check at the board of bounties for anything more. Much to your dismay, you fail to find a fresh bounty among all the scrolls nailed to the board. Well, that answers that then. And since I don't really want to talk to the consular person just yet, I feel like we have been everywhere here, so what do we have in our inventory? Do we have anything we need to urgently get rid of? Not really. No, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Let us take off and make our way to Coram. I wonder whether we have to actually fight our way into the shipyard or what the deal is there, because you know, don't really want to end up fighting the entire town. That might be a bit of a tall order, even for our party now, who has thus far managed its battles quite well. No, we don't want another day in the dump. We want This place. We are ambushed. By what? Shroomers. Okay. Well, that's a bit of an ill-advised move on part of the Shroomers, I guess, since we already pretty much bowled them over at level 1, and this time around it shouldn't be too much of an issue unless there is something about this that I'm missing. Oh, they're coming in with the bombers there. Well, that was it? Really? It's like committing mass suicide in front of me, and then that's the encounter. Well, that's fine. And we're gone. And we're there. Now, I think there was also a Spicer who had some fairly eclectic stuff, I'd rather say. But I'm not sure if I don't want to actually keep our cash together for another bit of customized armor. Unless we find some sort of weapon, like a better weapon that we can equip on one of our frontline fighters here, because I feel like if we were to go up against these Harbingers at some point, then we need something that has a lot more packing power. On the other hand, what I didn't try against the Harbinger is magical damage, which, you know, might be that they're sort of more susceptible to that, potentially. That's something need to sort of work on. On the other hand, there is also just the problem that magical damage won't be incredibly high, because I don't really have a damage dealer that does a lot of damage. We have anything good? Not really, I think not. Chain whip, huh, interesting. A magical chain whip, okay. That's not bad, considering. A ringmail coat. Whoa, that's casting speed +2, not even +0.2? That's pretty awful. Okay then. Don't think he has anything that greatly interests me. How about you? I'll take a look. Okay, he's got... Did they have these stats before? Wooden boots, protected feet. I guess in case you walk over a trap or something. What's the value there? And a spell resistant tunic. Yeah, some more eccentric stuff, I suppose. And I think the Spicer was somewhere in this corner here. No? Oh, I think he's there. Yeah, Gabby the Spicer. Show me what you have. Right, so you had rope leather armor +1. One of these amulets we already have. A thieving imp we already have. Imp summoning horn. Amulet of the Venom Claws. Poison infliction is stopped when proccing on user. Poison infliction is stopped, okay. We should keep in mind that this exists in case we ever have to go up against something that's gonna poison us. This reduces attack speed. Wolf summoning horn, also not bad, but mostly nothing I immediately want. We'll see him. I just sort of want to make a turn to all the merchants just to see if we have anything that we can Or rather, that catches our interest. Some more brooches. Nah. I think I'm really of a mind to save up. And hopefully be able to get another one of these incredible armors that the blacksmith can make in... or like the bronze armor that the blacksmith can make in Bridge. Because that seemed to be a quite good value for money. I mean, the armor was... already the light armor had a fairly high protection value. I'm rather confident that the heavy armor is going to be fairly beastly when we put it on either Seraphim or Catalina or Dakiana. So there's definitely that to consider when we spend our money. But like I said, I mean, a weapon pickup would be equally great. That would also give us some, you know, way better survivability against these tougher enemies that we just can't seem to puncture at all. Did we ever... oh, they have a bounty board here as well. I totally missed that last time I was here. We'll peruse the bounties. A woman named Daria has stolen the wealth of her family and run to Libes. Everyone runs to Libes. Okay. I guess we can follow up on that. And also, maybe we should have a quick peek at the actual bounty scroll. Bounty for the thieving wife, dead. The Amethyvian woman known as Daria has stolen a considerable wealth of her husband and fled in the direction of Lebes. Any valiant citizen to bring the head of this criminal will be handsomely rewarded and be given a toast in the Hall of Corum. They never really toasted me back in the city that I may or may not have caused to get overrun by ELA wolves and bandits. So consider that my revenge. Right. Let's see what else is here. Seeing how we're in the area. We're still also looking for someone to offload our... I'm never sure how to pronounce it, Likech or Likek. Off onto, who was supposedly also here. I think that's... is that a statue of our guy here, of Nikolai? Okay, what's this place? Acolytes of the Spring God, Hammer of the Forging God. Oh, that's the priest probably, eh? So we can have some discourse. Alright. Let us talk to the Spring God. As you approach the fresh-faced, blossoming priestess of this god, you see that her eyes glow slightly blue and her manner is peaceful but a bit dazed. The god of spring welcomes you, my friend. What is the knowledge you desire? I'm seeking a conduit of the gods, for I have a question I wish to pose to the deity. You are an ally of a god, but you are not an ally of our god. I am sorry, friend of the Moon Lord. I cannot grant your request farewell, as you say. Really? Okay. As you approach the acolyte of this god, you see that his eyes glow slightly blue and his manner is peaceful but a bit dazed. Are they all like soul bound to somebody? The god of tricks and whims welcomes you, my friend. What do you seek of the god? I wish to know more of the god. What domain does he watch over? He is the protector of shape-shifting and morphers. He delights in stealth and false appearances, and is friend of the disguised and the masked. He has not been seen in the Staglands since the time of the ancients, but his magic lives on here through his mortal line. I too am an ally of a god, the Moon Lord, and he wishes to ask a question of yours. Welcome, friend. Our two gods have long held a special bond. I will seek to answer your query as I may. Tell me, what is it you wish to know? Oh, so since we picked the option at the very start of the game to ally with the trickster god, maybe this is why we can now pursue this dialogue. I cannot share specifics, but my lord is seeking his enemies and wishes to know if you have heard of any foes gathering in the dark. Of foes no, but my god has whispered to me of the wandering lady and the dark clouds that swirl through her head. She hates the Moon Lord, it is commonly known, and if trouble befell Nikolai, she is the first place he would turn. That is helpful. Do you know where I might find her? She's known to dwell in the mountains of Emerald Metallis. You might seek her there. My thanks. I will leave you now. I have much to do. Okay, so there's a lead. I guess there's also another dazed acolyte of the Carrion God. Do you seek the Carrion God before your time? What would you wish of the Lord of the Flesh and Corruption? I'm seeking a conduit of the God. You're an ally of a god, but not our god. Okay, so it's definitely just comes down to which choice you make at the starting sequence of the game, where you're talking to that hooded lady, and then pick your alliance. New item. Oh, that was the bounty. Okay, I was just wondering about the sidebar there telling me I had a new item in the inventory. Okay, so we have a clue, and it's the Mountains Emerald Metallis, so we need to go back to the island. Rather, the other part of the peninsula. Doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well. Okay. Guildsman. Bar patron. Sailor. Is there an innkeep? The Duke of Wales. Ho now, Spicer. Need a relaxing cup of Cafera or maybe a pint of mead? I was hoping you could tell me any news of the town. Indeed, I hear all sorts of gossip here. What interests you? News from the port or mayhap from the guilds? I've heard naught of the councillors as of late, except that Victor of Fulda Mare has taken ill, poor soul. What of the guilds? The merchant and shipping guilds are still locked in a stalemate. It's been at least a fortnight now and nary a ship has sailed unless it's free of any goods carrying the stamp of the merchant guild. What's the problem? Dispute over shipping prices. Seems like it happens once a year, blows over eventually and they hammer out a new agreement, but you can always feel a tension in the air when you two largest guilds are at odds. I heard there was some fighting at the docks last night, but no one reported a death. Are those the only guilds here? Aye, there has been talk of beginning a scholars guild and mayhap an artisans guild, but it has not happened yet. The focus of this town is trade, and it's hard to convince the nobles residing here to pour support into anything else. What of the ports? Nothing has been proven, but as a barkeep it's not uncommon to hear secrets bandied about after a few too many pints, and lately I've been hearing more and more confessions from sailors admitting to shipping slaves up the coast. Is that common here? It happens on occasion, but the councils frown upon the practice, especially as much of our trade comes from those that would be enslaved if it were a common practice. Not often that morality and money grabbing coincide. Trust a councillor to care about their purses over mortal lives. Interesting, I'll leave you to your bar. So the shipping guild and the merchants guild are at odds. Maybe we should go back to the merchants guild now that we have some sort of official confirmation of that, and talk to the guy again. We also have some points in nobility now, I think. I did already put them in, did I? Sure I did. Yes, I did. Maybe that'll help in talking to the guildmaster there, who last time shooed us away rather briskly. Okay, there's a barkeep. Ho there, Spicer, looking for a place to rest? What's the gossip around town? Look, friend, I'd love to sit back and tell stories with you all day, but I have a full bar of patrons to serve. Go ask the barkeep at the Duke of Wales. I don't have time for this. Okay, might I rent a bed at least? Sounds good, I'll take it, so we can make it daytime again. Since I figure that makes town exploration a little more watchable, or rather, you know, makes it easier not to miss stuff. Okay, this place is a lot bigger than I initially thought. Uh-huh. What's all this then? Nothing? I can use it, but nothing happens. Okay. We're still looking for a taker for our leakage, or whatever you call it. I'm sorry if I keep banging on about my inability to pronounce this, but I literally have no clue. It's a really unintuitive word for me. I think it was a trader that we were pointed towards who might be interested in it. Who are you? Drogana. Hail stranger, do you wish to enter the fighting pits? What? Do we? Well... let's save and say yes. You may enter the cellar when you're ready. Oh, and if you win, there's a prize of 25 emeralds. I look forward to it. Okay. Your optimism is charming. Good luck, Spicer. Nod and walk away. So who's fighting? Is it just me, or... Because if it's just me, there's a problem. Right. Where do we go? Is it in here, or... Let's check. Ah, okay. So it's like a... It's like a giant brawl. Okay. Everyone get on that guy. You heal him. You heal her. Oh god. That is pretty awful. Okay, you also heal her. They are tough. Holy crap. And they are slapping her around quite heavily. Oh dear. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna lose her there, and I don't really think that's a good thing. Why did she get messed up that badly? It's like her health was drained like really intensely. Huh. I'll have to have a quick look at her stats and her gear. Did I forget to equip something on her? Oh, she's a... okay. She's not our tanky one, that's why. I sort of forgot about that. Well... may just have to see if we can maneuver around a bit. Hang on. Put me on the list. We'll try this again. A challenge. I feel we can actually beat this. It's just a matter of doing it right. I feel we have to rush them a little and go after these guys first. Oh wow. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I'm going to give up on this momentarily because this is, you know, I didn't expect this to be a room full of 20 guys and then us having to sort of whittle them down one by one, since, you know, it's basically the archers blowing us, putting holes in us, and if we get close we trigger the next pack. It's sort of, It's a bit of a weird setup. I mean, what kind of a fighting arena is this supposed to be? I don't know. It seems a bit strange. Anyhow, it's not really what we came here for, so let's not overdo it. Where does this go? Is this back to... No? Huh? What? Are we having a... What? So we can hire her clone, I guess. Let's pretend that didn't happen, otherwise my brain is gonna break. Sorry about that. It's shaping up to be a bit of a strange episode again, which, you know, just goes with the blindness of the LP and my own self, which sometimes just means I miss stuff and overlook stuff, but just in general I feel like we should probably head down to the shipyard to get a little insight into that, or maybe, well, yeah, let's check out the merchant guild first. I mean, we have been there, but we didn't have the information we needed. Maybe that will help us get another dialogue option there. So let's see if that does something for us, since the guilds seem to be at odds. But yeah, about that fight, you know, it seemed doable, but considering the like they were spread out there, okay, so you can sort of pull them pack by pack, I guess, for lack of a better word, so they won't all gang up on you at the same time. But for one, it was like, I mean, the setup was a bit strange, since they were all pitted against us, but not really pitted against each other. And for another, like, to take them all on, especially if we want to take out the ranged fighters as well, seeing how we're a little light on range, or at least on you know, ranged killing power. We do have some ranged damage and some spells, but we're not very heavy on ranged combat, which turns out to be a bit of a weakness in that situation. Like, to take them all on, that's a bit of a tall order. I figured that'd be like 3 or 4, but maybe even 5. But that was just a few too many. Okay, just getting some more stuff dealt with. Okay, let's just throw you away. Keep the torches. Put those away. Full stack is needed. Oh well. A full stack is needed. Great. Trying to free up some inventory space, because we're running a little low. And we have so much junk. Or rather, you know, I'm assuming it's junk. It might as well be extremely useful, but so far we have managed without it. Merchant. They're up here, I think. Yes, they are. Let's see if there is anything we can do here or achieve here. Because last time I just went through the place and didn't really know what the purpose was, and now it seems that we might have a common enemy. Now you can't talk to them. Can we talk to Kostash? I remember of this guild. Not touch my herbs. Seems to smell of filth and ox dung. Well, either it's not enough nobility or... Let's check. Okay. I was wondering whether this would do anything for us, since it's the crest of nobility, but... it grants the user mind control of a monster in combat. Okay, that's actually something I never really knew, so let's put that on our bars. That might have helped us in that fight just now. I'm going back to that fight, by the way. I'm not gonna give up on that right away, but it's just a little annoying. Tomes detailing merchant activity for the last decade. Yeah, that's about it. Well, that was a dud, or rather, maybe our nobility skill really isn't high enough. Now I'm wondering whether we want to try fighting, or we want to do the bounty first. It would be... Maybe it would make more sense to do the bounty first. So how far away are we? Nothing a single bounty can probably do for us, but... Maybe we'll do the bounty, get another set of armor, maybe do that fight again. I think we might want to put Dakiana into better armor, so she's more survivable without a shield. Since the others seem to be holding up alright. I mean, they were eventually taking damage if they were focus fired, but, you know, having to sort of micromanage 3 glass cannons, or rather like 1 glass cannon and a healer. 1 glass cannon and 2 healers. Sorry if I'm not making an entirely huge amount of sense every now and again, but I'm still feeling a little under the weather. I'm not having the greatest week health-wise. So, like, managing like 3 squishies and having 2 more sturdy characters, you know, taking 1 out of the equation and giving them more survivability might tip the odds in that fight. I don't know. Might work. Okay, now we'll do this spiel again. We don't. Oh god, it's nighttime again. Gee. Is it possible to camp? No loitering, great. Still need to actually find a situation where this comes in remotely useful. Because so far we have a lot of traveling rations, but never really a situation where we can actually use them. Oh, we got ambushed. Okay. Well, maybe it'll be some XP for us. That's always nice to pick up on the side, since these ambushers aren't exactly extremely challenging for the most part. At least so far they haven't been. Okay. 4 shroomers, that should be a bit of a non-issue. 3, and he's already injured. And there we go. Okay, that is a rather pitiful amount of XP, but at least we dealt with them, and it's daytime now, which means we can pop into town. Alright, so we're looking for Daria. Have we seen Daria? I don't think so. We have been through that town once or twice now, and I can't recall seeing someone by that name, but maybe it's a different name now, or... you know. So... the guards were gone, or they didn't load in maybe? I don't know. Hope we did break the town as well. No. It seems to be still fairly populated. Okay. Now, where can we find Daria? Ah. Didn't see that before. Maybe she's hiding in the wheelwright's cellar. Can't say it looks incredibly likely thus far. Looks more like we're gonna run into some more shroomers. Oh! Or not. Hey! Seems to be the wheelwright's stash. That is rather nice. Oh, more stuff. Uh-huh. I wouldn't say no to any of that. Nothing overly useful, but definitely something that will get us some more cash. Yeah. Not too shabby. Oh, and there's another chest. I like it. We are improving yet again on our finances. Almost 2,000 again. That is very, very sweet. Like, we could theoretically... We could theoretically make this 2 armors instead of one of the best. But I'd rather feel that's a waste of money. Like, I'd rather invest the additional 600 instead of... You weren't Daria, were you? No. Okay. I'd rather invest the additional 600 instead of eventually going back, unless it's upgradable, of course. That didn't seem to be indicated by the dialogue, though. So maybe rather play it safe and keep the money on hand and just take it a little slower with buying all that stuff. Right, here you go. Have some more junk. You know you want to. And we should be able to hopefully fleece you of your entire cash reserves. It's kind of weird that you can only sell full stacks of stuff, though. Because that way we can't really ever... Oh, now you can. Okay, that wasn't the case. But we had 10 last time and it didn't. It said we couldn't sell it. Now he doesn't have enough money. Well... Make up your mind, game. Daria. You're standing on my neck. Where are you? Okay. All these people keeping money in the random barrels here is a nice touch. Very generous of them. Squatter. But no Daria. What about here? You are Notal and... What? Peasant and... Another barkeep? Okay. I don't think I noticed you before. Good day to you. Oh wow, that was exhaustive. Philip? Mercenary. My caravan's full, thanks. And you are another mercenary? We had this conversation before, didn't we? Oh, okay, yeah, you were also a mercenary. Well, Owana? Did the innkeep send you down here? These are the fighting pits, Spicer. Okay, very well, I trust your judgment. So there's more of these, eh? Don't really want to repeat that experience. But I sure love to get at least something more done this episode, so it might run a little longer. To at least give me the chance to. Can we ask you? No. We have that. Looking for anyone to do any odd jobs, make some money. So, she's not in town. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, the shakedown at the gate is related to the wheelwright, and now that he's dead, we have arbiters in here. Good news indeed. So we brought the arbiters on. That's interesting. That makes me feel a little better. At least one town we didn't completely screw up. Right. Does this continue anywhere? Not really. So... I don't know. This is a bit mystifying. Let's have a look at that bounty text again. Fled in the direction of Lebes. So maybe... let's try one more thing. Maybe, just maybe, there's another point of interest between here and Lebes, or rather between here and Coram, now that we're in Lebes. Maybe? Let's see. Anything here off to the side of the roads? Anything at all? We're being ambushed. I guess. Fire imps, okay. Instead of the fires of comfortable inn, well, you can't have everything. Yeah. There may be a few cuts in this episode prior to this point, because I wanna upload this in one chunk, but I also wanna keep it below an hour. So I might actually end up cutting out a few scenes of repetitive gameplay. What's going on? Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. This seems likely to have happened as you watch this while I say this. Through the power of YouTube's. Nice stuff you guys drop. Okay. If we don't find a point of interest, I think I'm gonna end it in Orf's Bridge and get another suit of armor, because I feel like we can definitely do with one. So is there anything here? Is there anything there? Remus Farms. There is something there. Maybe we'll find her here. Okay. Yeah. I just have a hunch that this might be it. Like she took refuge somewhere along the way, maybe. Hopefully. Okay, and it's daytime. And we're going in the wrong direction. No? What? Okay, the mouse pointer just threw me there. It briefly morphed into area transition. Okay, so... are we in fact on the right track here? And if so, how do we handle this without wholesale farmer slaughter? Lady Remus and Lord Remus? God, I wish I could stop clicking on poultry in this... but I just can't bring myself to stop. No. Let's not rob them blind right now. Settlers... no. More settlers. It's a bit of a big place, isn't it? There seems to be quite a bit to this. But thus far, no Daria. But Anka. What ho, Spicer? Tell me, what are you growing? Grains mostly, root vegetables too. I don't know how much of the Staglands you've seen, but anything is going to grow on this... But if anything is going to grow on this god-forsaken land, it'll be right here. Even so, it's like pulling teeth to tease crops out of the soil. You must have a monopoly on trade then. I wouldn't know. I'm a bondservant to Lord Remus and see not a penny of the profit. I work the fields and in return he feeds and houses me. Can you earn your freedom? My contract says I'll be free when I can give my lord 3,000 emeralds, but unless rumors start shitting emeralds, I don't know where such a sum would come my way. Is everyone else working here indentured in such fashion? It's the fate of many, Spicer. Slavery is illegal, but I don't know that this is much better. You'll excuse me, I must return to my duties. Another cheerful little glimpse into life in the Staglands, which, you know, seems to be mostly nasty, brutish, and short. Okay. No dice up until here. Check the houses. Nope. Nope. Okay, then we only have Milord and Milady left from what I can see. Were we in here? We were, yeah. No, 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 no. No chicken talk anymore. It's like unfalteringly my mouse cursor finds the wildlife here. Lord Remus. Hail stranger, I am Lord Remus, master of these farmland. Greetings, I'm a traveling merchant specializing in exotics and spices. It's been a while since we had an unknown merchant in our midst. Can I inquire after your wares? Spices mostly, exotic goods as well. We don't have any merchants, but I have a vial of Entermin spice I could sell. We have had a spider infestation in our forest. Only bright spot of their arrival is that their glands produce the most wonderful spice. I'll sell it to you if you're interested. 75 emeralds. Yeah, we'll take it. As you say. And... I don't know what's something. Yeah, okay. Alright. We'll be even more rude now. I had a feeling that would be the response. We can't really ask about Daria. And he said something about spiders in the woods. Is this the woods? This does seem to continue for a bit. I have a mind to explore this and also sort of pursue the bounty and get another suit of armor and then return to Corum. Apologies if this wasn't the most focused or productive episode. That's just the nature of these games sometimes. And I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.